All right. So I just wanted to take a little look at my nice little geonodes I'm working on. Very excited about how they're coming out. Nice little systems here. What I'm really proud of that took a decent amount of time was I freaking figured out how to prevent the corners from getting smooshed. Now they're basically perfectly flat, which is awesome. I do actually want to go to the curve here. So, border. And fade smooth. Beautiful. I'm really proud of this. And it's so easy to update too. So I want another one. Let's do it. Let's do a wide window. Done. Now we've got some wide windows. Easy peasy. We're gonna make quick work of buildings in the future. Excuse me. Interesting. The direction on this border keeps flipping, which is interesting. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to our cast here. Alright, so a few of these characters need hair. We're going to do hair for Nora, hair for Gilly. So let's go into their files, start working on them. Say Gilly. I did originally have kind of like a wild outfit for her. Look at this hair, terrifying. And it was okay, but we're just gonna straight up. Oh, let's see, what do we got? We got this one. That's just a duplicate. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of this collection. Okay, let's turn this on. Okay, so there's a messy middle part one. Yeah, which means I can go ahead and delete these. We just have this one here. Come on. Oh, it looks weird. I think I'm still gonna want to bring in my latest hair mesher. You know, I still just want to redo this. So, yeah, let's just delete the hierarchy. Delete that. Save. Okay, and in hair, we're going to make a what will we make? Asset browser, so I can grab our hair right here, which we so nicely tweaked, so that now we can link it. I guess I just have to do this and this, and everything should be linked up just fine. We turn Gilly back on. And we can start tweaking. I did like her messy hair, so let's try to recapture that. First step will be to break up how even everything looks. So what we can do is actually split this again. So we can go to the actual hair that Geometry Nodes provides by default and use this frizz right here. And right now it's not working because we have to put it in between. Boom. Now we get some nice little bit of variation. That's how far we want the to go. Cumulative offset. All right, that looks okay. Make a new one. Set the attribute to 20. That was annoying. Only done this like a million times already. Probably should look up some actual haircut reference, but now we're just gonna kind of wing it. More important to get them done at this point. Anything else? Not terrible. Let's see if we can kind of change this up a little bit more. Let's actually set the attribute here to 10. And then we'll introduce one more of the hair curves here. We're going to do a duplicate. Like so. And we'll turn the duplicate amount to 2. And the radius will lower. That. I take it back. Looks like this little butt. I change the attribute. I just change it here. Pretty good. Guess we would want to put the hair in the source assets, so there. And then we just want to include it when we bake. Do want to redo the hair a little bit. The actual strands we're using. Be nice to have a few more strands with a little bit more variation. That's just something I'll have to add to my list for now. List of things to do. List of things to make. It's a big list, as it turns out. Alright, we can go ahead and hit this. Rapid update. Oh. I'm gonna go make another cup of coffee. That definitely broke. Why did it break? Guessing because we have to forcibly set the material. So we can set it there. I'm assuming it's still going to get overwritten now. Oh no, that's what it is. So mesh start underscore and mesh end. I actually should update that in the original file, but for now we'll do that. I think that'll fix it. Also, her mouth should be closed. Fix the hair. Mouth still open a little. What's that? Body low poly. Moves her eyes a little. All right. So now I think we're good. Gilly. Nope, that's a lie. Where did her... Oh. Foolishly got rid of her brows and eyelashes. Well... do file, append, file, append. I don't know why it's in this random folder here. Go here, collection, hair. Well, turn this off. I want this and this, and everything else can be. Alright. These can go into our collection here. I'll delete this. Now we just have hair. Beautiful. Data transfer will be body load. Should pretty much be it. We keep all the hair elements in just the one collection. And update one more time. Ooh, it's Socceroonies. Much better. Beautiful. Okay, so she's got some hair now. Then we want to give Nora some hair. This time I will look up a little haircut really quick, even if not exactly what we go with. Be nice to have some sort of reference there. Perfect. We'll use this character as an example. Just you got like a small section of bangs, just some small tufts, and then some longer chunks of hair there. Tempted to go back to the original source file and just. We'll see. Okay, so hair. Yeah, she's already got this hair, but I don't think that any of this is linked to our original file or to our geometry node file. It is not. I will delete everything but the hierarchy. Boom, we still got eyelashes and eyebrows. Good. Excuse me. And then in hair, we'll take our VRF hair, drop that into the scene. Object, make local. Object data, also make local. And now we've got the hair. It's already a pretty darn good fit. Let's apply our veneer. So that way we can start on bangs. So to do that, we'll first make a plane, rotate it. set the attribute to maybe just 3. Do Shift E in order to get it nice and so then one cut here. Select that. Select that. Top. Move it back. Actually, let's move the whole thing back. There. It gives her a very different look. It is always stunning to me how much hair really changes the feel of a character. It will never not be a source of fascination. Let's set that attribute one more time. We'll do 5, just to make sure it's filled in completely. Also, just hide this rig. Head is definitely a little oblong. Also not too shabby. Let's do what we did on the last one. First is naming correctly, because this needs to be meshed. So basically the reason I'm doing this naming convention is because on my script that I've made, my add-on that I've made, when it evaluates all of these modifiers and applies them for certain ones, it needs to do them all in one go. So I'll break that up a little. All right, so we'll do the frizz. Boom. And boom. All right, nice bit of variation. Say preserve length. A little annoyed with how much it's affecting this over everything else. But one thing I've learned is that if we are using an attribute in this way, where it's got this little icon here, we can actually control it. So we'll call this frizz. And we'll select the bangs, and we'll set it to 0.1, then we'll invert our selection and set everything else to 1. Okay. Which means now frizz. I take back. That should work actually. I should get something. Fine. Okay. Only 0 to 1. Should have seen at least a somewhat similar change. Okay, here's another idea. We'll just take the bangs and separate them. And then they're going to be their own. And this one we can do by itself. That's better. And loading. Meh. Okay. Inspect the body source here. We want to include. Oop. Just the whole hair collection in there. Alright, save that. Update the body. Loading, loading, loading. Go. Right back to our main file. Loading. Alright, the hair color is the most annoying part about all of this at the moment, because I certainly would want more realistic looking hair, or at least just better looking hair. And a big part of that is that they are the exact same color, so we'll have to switch that up. We'll leave him bald. Be a bald boy. A bald boy. Then I think I'd want to create 3 outfit variations. Well, first, swap out for 2 of them. Ugh, excuse me. Swap out for 2 of them to the other outfit that I have. So we'll start with Daro for that one. And he has this outfit, but we have other outfits. Okay, looks like we're missing that other one, so we'll go up. Source outfits, villager clothing, under villager clothing, Daro. Okay. That's okay. So basically, this collection here needs to be marked as an asset. Then it should be in the unassigned section. So we're just looking for it right now. Right here. And this will go into our outfits collection. And I guess we will also include tunic material. So we'll mark this as an asset. And also should be at the very bottom. Bam. Go here. Bam. Okay, so we have the tunic, the villager clothing. We'll just go with that for now. I do want to make some actual material variations. We're not going to do that just yet. Back to Daro. Standard ARP rig right here. Right, okay. When we're looking at our other outfit, I really don't want these included. I just want the original outfit. And if it is just the original outfit, then I absolutely would want to include a resizing rig in here. Okay, first thing first though, let's go into each of these and get rid of them because I just want the resizing rig. I just said that, but I am going to say it again. Boom. Extracted. Boom. So we'll look at this outfit, and I just want to clear. Set. Boom. One down. Boom. Then we'll do Gilly. And then all right, cool. So now got this, and what we also need is the rig, but we want to extract from this the bones. So we're gonna open here, extract deform bones, run that script. Now we've got them. Okay. Perfect. And then we can simply take this. I believe it's rigged. Actually, I don't think this has any vertex groups. Let me hide this. Boom. Boom. Armature deform. Okay, good stuff. Then Hide the standard ARP. Boom. Copy modifiers. All right, so and we'll call this resizing rig. And I suppose in reality, each character we'd want to give this outfit. So now that we've done that, let's go back to our other characters. We'll start with Dara. And we'll select the outfits. We have this outfit. And then our villager tunic, which we will link, but we actually will break that link for a few different things. And I'll just put it at 0. I'll have to get rid of that resizing. But yeah, so click. Make a library override. Maybe I'm done. And then as object local mesh data local. Let's hide everything else for a little bit. Object, boom. 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 Oh. Why do these have those materials? Gorgeous. So now, for this particular character, we're actually done. We don't even need this anymore. So we can just say, make override, selected, or something like that. Bam, delete. Bam. Boom. Now the rig is deleted, and we can just drag this right into here. Turn on this rig. Boom, boom. Control P, armature deform. Bada, boom. Okay. That should pretty much be it for him. And if we go back to the whole cast, whenever that loads, disgusting. All right, we can see he has both outfits on, and if we want to not export one, we simply turn it off. Okay, good. That already gives us way more variety. And we just need to go in and clean up this mesh here, make sure there's no intersections, and then we'll get the outfit on each of the other characters. Got some broken links, I think. Or are those just warnings? Everything's linked up. Just mad about something. Okay. I'll live with that. So, first things first. Just these two will isolate. Oh, man, this. It's a little lower than I expected. That's funny. Cheeks. And we'll actually set this to random. So I'm sure there's just a little chunk of points we're missing. All right, that's enough for that. All right. Oh, looks a little fucking broken. Or snap. Snapple, crackle, popple. Actually, it is just incorrect in general, so let's adjust this initial pose. First things first, we would actually want to be using our FK for this. Because we need to get it lined up horizontally. Goal is to have all the bones in a T-pose for even getting it in the game. Beautiful. Okay. So now we're going to get this outfit on the other characters. All right. It's a little bit taller than her. That's why we're adjusting things. So I can delete this hierarchy because it's useless. I can take the tunic and we'll say make local. I did that before. I'm hungry. ID data, make local. Now if I do that for all of these, the materials are still linked. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Hello, Snardum. Welcome. Good morning. We're adjusting some outfits right now. Go to scripting. Good morning, Arctic. Hello, hello. Happy Monday to you too. Match armature position with animation. So I can save this. Then I believe I want to go this way. Perfect. Maybe first I need to much better. Still a little bulky. Overall, pretty good. Good a layout. Turn off the ARP rig. And now we can start adjusting just some general bones on the resizing rig. And like this. Okay, perfect. So we've resized. Let's go ahead and save this new position right here. And then on all the clothing, we will simply first apply the scale. And then mesh it. My music go. Okay. So now everything's kind of roughly the right size. And what we need to do now is we can take our resizing rig, and I will let's delete it. Actually, I don't need it. Then we just adjust the size. Okay, so we'll start with the pants. the strength a little. Also, we'll definitely have to keep this outfit on together because I did not get the pants in the right spot. Funnily enough. Do this one. Anything that feels a little too crunchy, we'll just hit it with a very slight smooth. Okay. And then do G for grab. Make sure this covers up the breasts. Easy enough. Right, the mirror on this one I got rid of. I'll add it back. Now, they can't have the same names, so maybe I do need to keep them separate. For now, we'll just put them in there. Doesn't quite with her hair. Go. Updating that one, and now we're just chilling for a second while it figures itself out. All right. Loading, loading, loading. Okay. Interesting. Why is there a tiny outfit here? Ah, because I did not parent it to the armature. Oh, right. So now, Nora, we've got our second outfit set up. Good. That's already added a lot more variation. So I think we're just going to make 2 alternate color versions of the outfit. And then, or 1 for each outfit. And that should give us enough variation to move on. So, we'll go ahead and pop open Painter. Boom. Okay. Hello, Reyes. Good morning to you. So I think we'll just do we'll do a save as for the file. Tunic, Alt, Blue. Make a blue version of this. I'm going to switch the music because or not switch it, just skip this song. All right, so now we've got can start switching the colors here. We'll take this. I think we'll make it like a light white. About there. And then I think I want to add stripes. And we'll make them blue. A lighter blue. Very slight. Dent. Cool. Okay. Now we've got another set of textures. So I have tunic. We'll do blue. Then we're going to go back to our outfit project here in Blender. And what I'd like to do is create a duplicate of them. And we'll create a new folder called Alt Colors. Boom. That. New. This one will be blue. And we'll take the material, we'll duplicate it. Blue. for all these. Copy to selected. Then we'll go to shading. And we can just select all these, delete them. Ooh. Wait. Okay. Or we make a duplicate of material. These actually do need to be single user. Then we can make the up substance or textures tunic blue. I want the base color normal, metallic, and roughness. Nice. Not too shabby. And now we can go back to Forest Village. Oh shit. Alright, back one more time. Boom. Boom. We need to make a linked material. And we're actually right next to the other outfit, so let me go ahead and get that set up as well. Our resizing rig will mark as an asset. Cool. It's nice how quickly this feels like it's filling up. All my assets and materials and geometry nodes. Soon I'm gonna have this huge library of bullshit. Alrighty. So can I drop this material on here? So the material is linked. Make that local. But if I make the object local, I do that. I think it'd probably be better to go to our file. And then in Unity, I can always swap it again. So yeah, we'll do. For now, we'll just do Nora, and we'll give her the other outfit. We also need more eye variations. Okay. Good stuff. Now for this outfit, we'll make another variation. Boom. That's the tunic. What? Oh, okay. We lost that reference in here, so we have to go back to avatars, source outfits. All right, let's do Shift Control S. And we'll call this the same name. And why don't we make, do we do another color? I think we'll do green. We'll get rid of the grid on this one. Sure. All right. Now back to outfit villager. Call this one alt, new, green. drop them here. Base color, metallic, normal, and roughness. Kind of similar. Still pretty. I'll mark that as an asset. Good work. Go down here. Then we'll open up Gilly, and we're going to give her the green outfit. Loaded, loaded, loaded. Okay, look at that. It's okay. Probably reload those textures or do another tweak, but at least I have it set up for easy changes now. Oh. All right, so look at that. We got some nice variants already going. Now host a 4-player session. Exactly. All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be back in just a little bit. I'm to shoot this bot. Be gone, bot. Be gone. So, much better. Definitely starting to feel a lot more like a batch of characters. Very, very good. Be right back. Yep. I believe they're all have blue eyes. So let's go make some additional eyeballs. No, let's actually just open up this one. Because the sizing's a little bit better. And then color-wise, let's do a green eye. Let's do all the major colors. Green, even red. All the major colors. Some variation in here. Can anyone tell what's changing there? Little too saturated. Sure. That will work. Renders or bake? Alright. Green. So you have green, blue, and brown. Go with that for right now. Right. We do need to then go to the materials one. We'll put this in its own category. Okay. Boom. Brown. Oh. Green. We do have a brown eye. We just saved it in a stupid spot. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Some things to tweak on the brown one. Better. Woo! Goodness. Maybe a little too pale, but we'll live with it. Go to mark this as an asset. This as an asset. Cool. Go to our asset browser. All right. Then we'll go to each of these characters and start switching things up. Should also probably try to make additional hair colors. Sounds a little bit trickier. Maybe better to just have a black and white base for the hair color, and we can change it in Unity and other programs. I'm gonna give her brown eyes. And then we just have to make sure we change that in the source as well. Julian will also give some eyes, a different eye color. We'll give him green. This better be linked too. Good. Nora's got blue eyes, green, brown, blue. Alright, so two blue-eyed characters. Alright, I think that's okay. So what next? Next, let's verify their face rigging. No, no shape keys on Nora. Not enough shape keys on Julian. Okay. So when we make your updates, we do have ARKit Baker. There's no shape keys here. That must mean something's going wrong, or I swear I updated her recently. Save. Update. So, no shape keys baking still. That means, that's the issue. Not linked to the armature. Alright, now do you have shape keys? Hey, save that. Um, you do have the armature, and your armature does have the baker, so it should get those shape keys when I update. Alright, we're just chilling. All right. Slowly getting up everything together. Slowly but surely. Okay, they're all rigged. They all shape keys. Awesome. Okay. Now here's the tricky bit. Getting them out into Unity, creating the VTuber and VRChat versions of them rapidly. I want to be able to do it pretty much instantaneously. Ideally, like a one-click button would be best. So let's review what that process actually is. Okay, so when we're working with our avatars, let's create a heading. Blender to let's say finalization or exporting and conversion. Okay, so when we export from Blender, but before then we actually need to set up VRM in Blender. Then we export it. So it would be better if the characters were fully, all the conversion and stuff happened in Unity, I think. So create character, obviously, is the first step. Set up VRM in Blender is what one of the steps we're doing right now that I think we need to move. Then I want to export. There's multiple exports. There's the FBX version. We have a VRM version we'd want to make. GLTF, and then Unreal. There's a Unity FBX version, Unreal FBX versions. These are all the different types we'd want to make. And then, of course, just the Blender rig standalone. Okay. So what we need is, our goal is how to automate. That's the main question. How to automate exporting and / conversions. Getting the final versions into Unity seems like the best step. Does Unity work with GLTF? In fact, that's an interesting question. Isn't the VRM a GLTF file format? VRM is a platform-independent 3D avatar file based on GLTF. So maybe I just need to export just GLTF. Yeah, I think we got to cut out setting up the VRMs in Blender. That just slows me down way too much. Way too much. And so I guess what we'll do is we'll have one main file where we can export from. So just like the forest scene that I'm making with all the characters here, we basically put them in here, overlapping. And then we basically go for each collection in the scene, enable, and then for each, okay, so as long as the structure of each collection is the same, We could export the entire spectrum of characters. We take each version, and we have the body source. All right, there's one issue with that, which is that this is a linked file. I can't tweak that in the way I could in other files, unless we. Okay, let's see. If I select the mesh here and we say object make library override, can I swap out the eye materials? Shift click to create library override. Shift click. Does not seem like we can. Okay. So we could export the different outfits. That would be doable because we have for each collection in the outfit collection, for each collection in the outfit, name this, export a version with that one enabled or disabled. Okay. So call this version 1. We're just going to plan out how we're going to do it. We have one main file containing the linked collections of the characters we want to export. For each collection in the scene, we will enable the scene, enable the collection. I guess the first step is actually to disable all collections in all top level collections. For each collection in the scene, enable the collection, select all objects, save that. Select all objects, iterate through outfit collections, exporting one, creating one export per outfit. So we're one file, this is our export file. It goes through exports all of them. Might as well put them all in the same folder, because we'll be doing this like per settings. We'll have a collection, they all end up in there. That would pretty much be it, right? All right, let's test some exporting. I want to understand the GLTF format a little bit better. But that would pretty much be the whole thing. And my goal is to any sort of exporting or converting that I'm doing right now, I want to get rid of. I need to automate those steps. Otherwise, my life will be a living hell, and I will just be stuck doing a manual conversion for hundreds of characters. I don't want that. And we're just waiting on Unity to load right now. Loading. Loading. All right. So, first things first. We have our VR Forge. We have our shared assets there. Wood. We're probably more like avatar body. Shared. It's not really a reason to keep the avatars separate, even though they're all avatars at the end of the day. That's the point, even if they're enemies or creatures or whatever. So do that. I'll delete this folder. Right, and then make a test folder with a test scene. GLT. Shown Explorer. Copy that path. Back to here. And yeah, this is good because we'll also export from here as well. So auto rig, GLTF. You know what? I should actually be starting my experiment right here. So let's open cursor. Right. Boom. Close this. Make a new script. We're going to call this batch exporting. Let's be more specific. Batch avatar exporting .py. Okay, and in here we will be creating a script to automate batch exporting of characters from a single file. For now, it's important that we keep functions isolated from the main script, so I'll just do it by hand. So create a function that takes a collection, enables it, selects the objects, selects all objects, then exports as GLTF using their standard export settings. The name of the export should be the name. Boom. Not as smart as I'd like. Okay. Get rid of example usage. Add. We We'll run this in the text editor for now. Please have the script take the active collection path and use our new function. All right, so now we'll go back here, go to scripting. Unknown chunk. Let me turn this on. We get this. Okay. It does select them. So if I do it by hand, what result will we get? No deforming bones selected. Take a million years to import. Okay. It's just the one guy. Beautiful. Okay. So he did import properly. The body does have blend shapes. And we can remap the materials and remap the textures apparently pretty easily. Okay. The biggest issue so far is the fact that all the control bones are included. So we have these little target bones. I'm guessing we have all the facial bones. Yes, we do. So we really don't want all of those. So when I export here, get this operator. But I also have my AutoRig Pro exporter. I don't know what the difference is there. So let's just say humanoid, selected objects only, yes. We do want twist. No animations. All that. It says create WebVP. But I don't think Unity can use WebVP, so. So let's save this preset as cool preset, nice. ARP GLTF 1. A powerful name. And then I'm gonna copy. Okay, if I do this where I select everything and I click this, cancel. It's not an action, unfortunately. Maybe if I do it from here, export AutoRig Pro. Okay. Cancel. Interesting. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is just confirm we're using the AutoRig Pro version to export. Name. Should work. All right, so I want to change the export format to AutoRig Pro export. What do you need in order to use ARP's exporter? a huge pain. Oh, the fucking dog's barking again. Look at AutoRig Pro documentation really quick. Hello, Happy Fox. I smell Sam Dutter with a new haircut. Indeed. And buzz my head about going on 3 weeks now. So maybe, yeah, 3 weeks, something like that. I do want to know something. Hit me. Made your own server? Like a VR chat server? Or like a world? This export will be for Unity. Once they Alright, I'm back. You changed to coding, right? Not quite. We're using I have this cast of characters that I've made here. And we're getting you ready to do like batch exporting. So my goal is to be able to create a lot of characters and then just really streamline how I'm getting them exported, because if I do them all by hand, that's like an hour just for these 4 characters or 5 characters. So trying to speed things up if I can. Streams right now because I'm waiting for a Discord friend. Well, heck yeah. right. Apply all. Accept. Save. We'll go back here, refresh this script we made, hide this collection, select the collection, and hit Alt-P. No armature found a collection. ARP requires collection. Copy this. Next recorder. Should be able to get the, what's it called? Exclude from view layer. I'm gonna go buy a dog whistle today. Can't take this anymore. So exclude from view layer. So let's see. Also good, everyone asked ChatGPT for a Discord bot code. Code doesn't work. I don't know what a Discord bot is. Like you're trying to use it to get a code from a bot? What does that mean? The collections are disabled to the view layer. Use the view layer to enable / disable the collections. Should be able to copy the path there. Should be a button. Apply all. No. Save. Back to Blendorf. Refresh our object. Doesn't matter if it's open or closed. Okay, so it is grabbing the whole view layer. No. So we'll go back here. Let's revert, restore checkpoint. Just use the view layer toggle for collection stability. What did you say I was drinking? I didn't say you were drinking. Did you know in drinking is ink and king? What do you mean by that? just in terms of like the words themselves. There's also an I, a D, an R, an I, an N, a K, I, and an N, and a G. It really wants to update the layer collection. I don't want that. Sounds good. Ugh, this fucking dog. There's a dog barking next door. Enabling the collection. Use the select all. Is it your neighbors? Oh, it's my neighbors for sure. If I had a dog, it wouldn't be so poorly fucking trained. That one worked. That seemed to work well. All right, so now these two, I'm going to delete this first. Take these two, delete them. Now we have one I intended to export, but looks like the model was not converted properly. This sure looks like an FBX file, not a GLTF. Okay, so a few things to change. Switch from exporting ARP FBX to ARP GL. File path equals file path. Ah. GLB. Let's try this. Delete this guy. Boom. I can't watch it, Huang. It seemed to work. Nice. Loading. Probably broke something. "38 seconds. It's a long ass time. But we have him, and he is now GLTF format. Perfect. Gorgeous. Okay. So now, to review our script one more time, we've made this whole function. I now want to export all top level collections. So let's make a. I don't really actually have to worry too much about making a backup copy of this scene because everything's linked. As ChatGPT will just look, Sam Dutter is a digital artist specializing in creating assets for reality. He streams his creative across Twitch, who engages an audience, twitch.tv. Identity, Abotomy, and Fantasy. SamDutter.com, beyond Twitch, Sam maintains present like Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Sharing started connecting with the broader link tree. Interesting. I wonder if that's my own summary. I feel like I wrote that at some point. That might be from my website. Export, boom, boom, export all top level collections. That's good. Bam. That looks good. So accept. Save. Back to Blendorf. Run again. It ran the script. I don't think the collections and all right, buddy, I'm getting tired of you. And modified export collection with ARP to return true false business. Instead of raising error, now print a skip message. Boom, boom, boom. Skips collections. So enabled. To what was it? What's already noon? Okay. We'll try to get this working and then we'll switch it up. Mainly both exclude and hide in viewport properties. Okay. Save that. Back here. I guess I could just leave these collections on. There's no reason not to. There's to make sure that oh well, I'm using the select all function. So okay, let's just try just those ones. Save. Still not selecting any of them. Try Gilly. Interesting. Should have at least got that one. Ooh. Just not enabling them. You there. It is seeing them because it's saying there's 5 collections, and there are indeed 5 collections. So it is at least getting the top ones just fine. But then it's skipping them. So it tries to export, passes the collection over. Okay, so the issue we're having is definitely in here, where store the original states, deselect all, enable the collection in the view layer. Alright, so the issue has to be the fact that when this gets turned on, it isn't turning on all the others. So perhaps how do I ensure that those are on when the collection gets enabled? Enable the collection in view layer. Actually visible. Select all objects. So we'll say iterate through the first layer of child collections and enable them as well. So it should look like that, basically. Save, Alt-R, and We still got nothing. Okay, let's add more debugging. Fine. Okay, only going to give this just a little bit more time. Okay. Boom. Accept. Save. Boom. Blender. Bam. Reload. Save. Alt. And go copy the text. Not make collection werewolf rig visible. I believe the actually, wouldn't it work if I just actually, instead of turning them off this way, we only do disable visibility? No. Cannot make collection. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna call it here for the morning session. When we get back, we're gonna continue working on our exporting scripts. I feel like we're almost actually there for getting this to export. I'm not sure why it's not seeing certain collections, but it feels like a solvable issue. So when we get back, we'll keep farting around with that. Thank you, Snardom, Reyes, Arctic, anyone else that's lurking out there for hanging out with us this morning. I'll be back soon. See you all in just a little while. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Snardom. Enjoy your Monday, everyone. See you in just a bit.